On February 23, 2015, 22-year-old Asia LaRose Brown and her 2-year-old son, Ashton Paul Brown, were found deceased in the trunk of her car in a tucked-away location in Greensboro, North Carolina. Police are still trying to determine a motive and find a suspect in the double homicide. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Graydaystv, and today I'm going to talk about the tragic murder of Asia LaRose Brown and her 2-year-old son, Ashton Paul Brown. 22-year-old Asia LaRose Brown was last seen on February 20th, 2015, 3 days prior to the discovery of her and her son's bodies, on the security footage of an AutoZone around 3:30 p.m. She was buying car parts for her newly purchased vehicle. Her son Ashton was not seen in the footage, and it isn't known if he was with Asia at the time, in the car, or she left him with a friend or a babysitter. Before going to the AutoZone, Asia had purchased a 2005 Buick LaCrosse around 1:30 p.m., then registered the vehicle at the North Carolina DMV in High Point with her son. Asia was reported missing on Sunday, February 22nd, around 6:45 p.m. by her friend and co-worker at the Greensboro auto auction, after she failed to show up for work for 2 days. The co-worker tried calling Asia several times, but all of her calls went to voicemail. Greenwood, who was Asia's co-worker, and Asia met in 2013 when they worked at the same fast food restaurant, and they quickly became friends. Greenwood left the fast food job to work at Greensboro Auto Auction, and she put in a good word for Asia, who soon after got a job there as a security guard. And like I mentioned earlier, Greenwood reported Asia missing because she had missed 2 work shifts and because she wasn't answering her phone. Not showing up for work was very out of character for Asia. She was really tight about going to work. She was always like, I gotta go to work, I gotta go to work. On Monday, February 23, 2015, at around 3:30 p.m., the bodies of 22-year-old Asia LaRose Brown and her 2-year-old son, Ashton Paul Brown, were found in the trunk of her burned vehicle by Greensboro City employees. The vehicle was discovered in an undeveloped area on a service road near Buffalo Creek. Thurston Avenue dead ends into a wooded area that is owned by the city of Greensboro and is used as a water and sewer right-of-way. It's a remote area that isn't easy to access, and police stated that only people who know of the area can get to that area. That area is also known for criminal activity. Asia's vehicle was also parked in a way that prevented it from being easily visible. Their bodies were so badly burned that their identities weren't confirmed until months later, via detailed DNA analysis with the help of Asia's parents and Ashton's father providing DNA samples. But police were operating under the assumption that the bodies belonged to Asia and Ashton Brown upon discovery. The North Carolina Office of the Chief Medical Examiner classified the deaths as homicidal violence of undetermined means, and it is not known if they were alive when they were burned. Lead Detective Mike Matthews stated that, "This is probably the most challenging case since I've been in homicide. It's been one challenge after another. Challenges included a crime scene that was difficult to preserve due to snow, and it took more than a week to process the scene. The condition of the bodies also required advanced DNA analysis." Now, one thing that made the investigation tricky was the fact that Asia and her son did not stay in their apartment the week before their deaths, which added to the number of people that police had to track down to reconstruct the last weeks of their lives. Police also closely examined Brown's text messages and social media accounts, in part because someone as young as Brown tends to be active on social media. And the police are very confident that Asia and her son died on February 20th, 2015, mostly due to the fact that that was the last time she posted on social media. But police have not excluded the possibility that this could have just been a random crime. In February of 2018, North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper announced that his office was giving a $10,000 reward for any information that led to arrest of the killings of Asia and Ashton Brown. But police received little to no new information. Anyone with information that can help investigators is asked to call Crime Stoppers at 336-373-10000 or text the tip to 274-637. So most of the information in this video actually came from a Reddit post, a pretty detailed Reddit post, because there isn't that much information about this, which is very sad, but I wanted to make sure I shouted out this post. Like always, I'll have links to where I got all this information in the description down below. But I think what I'm going to start doing is showing at least where I got most of that information, just to give people credit for what they do. I don't want anybody to think I'm stealing their stuff. So most of this information came from a Reddit post, this one that you're seeing right now, from user MBM2783. And I noticed that they posted this on several different subreddits. So most likely if you're looking for information on Asia LaRose Brown and you're on Reddit, it'll probably be a post from this user. So I just wanted to give them a shout out for that information because it was really helpful when making this video. I also want to mention that this video was suggested to me in the comments. So like always, please leave comments for videos you want me to do. I really appreciate it. As far as my feelings on the case, I really hope that this case does get solved. I know, like I mentioned, they tried in 2018 to bring more light to the case by offering a $10,000 reward. And it doesn't seem like that gave them much new information. I know I'm a smaller channel, but just by making this video, I hope that brings this case some light and that hopefully eventually this case is solved. But let me know what you guys think about this. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. And please leave suggestions for other videos. I really appreciate it. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. And like always, I will see you next video.